Hey, board game fans, this is Matt at Elder Sign again. This is going to be a big one today. Today we go up against the big boy, Cthulhu. Very hard, and if anybody watched my last video, they realized the hard Azazoth got the better of us. But it was a close one. It was one that really came down to the last couple of turns, and we just didn't have. Everything kind of went our way most of the game, and everything just went off a cliff at the end. Okay, so this one actually dials down the overall challenge, but here's the thing: it's a two-stage campaign, so we have a some setup stuff to do, and uh, it's pretty nasty. Let's see, 4, 8, 11. We got ourselves 11 and 11, so this is a straight-up race. He's Cthulhu's trying to get 11 Doom tokens in play, and we're trying to get 11 Omen counters to stop him. Whoever gets to 11 first wins. Okay, like I always do, I'm going to choose a random team and then kind of figure out if that's what I want to do or not. There's so many characters in this game, I'm trying to use different ones in every game. And I have not used them all yet, so let's see. We've already used 3 of these guys, so I'm gonna do another random shift here. Okay, this is good. I think all 4 of these are new or close to it. Okay, Kate Winthrop. I know she's new. Science. Monsters cannot appear during Kate's turn. That's kind of the. But in addition, she is immune to all terror effects. Okay, so that's pretty good. The last game we had terror effects all over the place. Um, they can do things, cause you stamina damage. They can cause madness. They could cause you to lose trophies. They could cause you to just fail instantly, or they could put doom tokens in play. This Kate's specialty basically is immune to that. It's not particularly powerful in terms of the helping their odds, but it gives her a nice little ability. Diana Stanley, I've played with quite a bit. She's pretty good. She gains a clue token each time she defeats a monster. So when monsters are on the field, she's going after them. Because clue tokens are awesome. That's the clue tokens are rerolls basically. Carolyn Byrne, haven't played with her in any of these playthroughs. Psychology, once per day she can restore 1 sanity to 1 investigator of her choice, including herself. So it's mental healing that she provides. That's fine. And that's great because then we have Vincent Lee. I think I played with Vincent in one of my first games on here, but that's fine because he's got the other one. Once per day, he can restore a stamina to an investigator of his choice, including himself. So between the two of them, they can help us because in the last game, all of our people were down on sanity, especially, and several of them had taken health damage to their stamina too. So I think this is a great team. Let's go at it. Let's see if it's got a different intro. It does.
It's been a month since the great earthquake shook the Pacific Rim. While reports of the devastation have been bleak, I suspect the tremor is the cause of something far more sinister. Perhaps some primordial instinct of survival prods me to see patterns of malign intent where none exist. Yet a strange sequence of events has crept to my attention. Buried in the back pages of newspapers, in the whispered mentions of neighbors and bar patrons, are stories of strange incidents along our coasts, of suspicious, ill-favored vagrants, strange tidal encounters by fishermen, and of mysterious burglaries at waterfront buildings. There is a pattern to these events, I know it, one that creeps methodically inland. They search for something I suspect that resides within our museum. But what, and why does their intent fill me with dread?
Hopefully that didn't blow your ears out, and hopefully it wasn't too quiet because I really reduced the sound a lot in Discord for the recording. Because this game I find is very intensely loud, and I have to turn down my headphone mic because it's so loud in my ears. I have no idea if it's sounding good. I'd rather have it be too quiet than too loud, though. Okay. A rash of mysterious break-ins have Arkham authorities baffled. The latest incident has led you to Arkham Museum. Collect 7 elder. Okay, so this is where it splits it. Kind of splits it. Collect 7 elder signs to discover the intent of the intruders. So even though we need 11 to win for this first part, we need to get 7, and then we, I guess, see what the second part is. Before I look around the museum, let's take a look at our first character, because otherwise I'll forget. Not just her abilities, but what she has in cards. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, she gets a red glyph and a clue by using the Necronomicon. That's not a. I don't get that one very often. Cloud memory she can use to restore an investigator's sanity to full. Okay, that's alright, but it's nothing fabulous. Okay, she's immune to terror effects. So if there's anything that gives a terror effect, I don't see a lockout ability, but we do have 2 things that are going to trigger at midnight, and this is my standard spiel for that. Every 4 turns, we go to the midnight phase. So each of our characters are going to take a turn, although it's just 4 turns. So if I played with fewer characters or one of them died, it's still going to happen every 4 turns. There's a midnight. At midnight, there's a mythos effect. It happens every single midnight. There are some that say, nothing happens. There are some that add doom. There's some that add monsters. There's some that add 2 doom. And as we found out last game, there's some that add 3 doom. So bad stuff happens at midnight. In addition to the nightly mythos effect, certain rooms might have this little moon symbol. That means they also have something that's going to tack onto it. It may or may not be any worse than the normal stuff. Here's our entrance. Our entrance, you can purchase a little bit of healing for a certain amount of trophies. Right now, nobody starts with any trophies. You can take a turn to have a lost and found and random spin. There's a 1 in 6 chance you lose a sanity, 1 in 6 you lose a stamina, but otherwise you can get some stuff that way. Or if you have a lot to purchase, you can purchase what you want if you have the money to buy it. And that includes spending 10 trophies to buy an Omen symbol, which is, again, we need 11 of those to beat the game. This is an act of desperation. If a lot of these Omen symbols aren't coming up on the rooms, but we keep beating them and beating them and beating them, it is possible somebody's going to have 10 and they can buy one. That's the entrance. What do we have here? Okay, we have one of these 1, 2, 3 rooms. They have to be solved in order. This one's going to put a otherworldly location in play, in addition to replacing itself. Okay. This one's got horribleness if we don't succeed at beating it. We do get an Omen symbol if we beat it, as well as a unique item, or a rare item. What are they called? I think they're rare items. But if we do not beat this thing by the time the Mythos phase happens, we're going to add 2 Doom. So this thing's got to go pretty high on our priority list. Seeking leads, another 1, 2, 3. Pretty standard fare there. Fragments of knowledge, pretty standard. We get an Omen symbol if we beat it. These can be beaten in any order. They're not a 1, 2, 3. Okay, here's our other. Nope. This is a terror one. In this terror, you lose a trophy. Well, none of us have trophies to start with. This is very mild punishment if we fail to defeat it, and you just get a clue token and a single trophy by beating it. So this isn't much of a too bad of a challenge. Here's our other room. Okay, well, we do get an Omen symbol if we beat it. It's not too hard to beat, but at midnight, all 4 of our characters are going to lose a sanity. So, yeah, this one is pretty nasty. And her ability is to ignore terror effects. So, yeah, obviously this would be a good one for her to go after, but she doesn't have anything to lose. So, it's not really, yeah. I think this is the one she's going to try for. She does have an extra token. I don't know if I'll use it, though. Getting 3 tentacles on a 6 roll. She doesn't have a reroll, though. Dang. Maybe I should go all in on something bigger. I think she's going to try this one. Because her ability is not only to get a die but to get a reroll. You really want a tough challenge, and this is a significantly tougher challenge to roll these 4 faces rather than 3 terror symbols, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this extra red die, and I got a clue token. Yeah, see, right away we don't have any skulls. Yeah, wow, the first roll I have to reroll. Great. I'll keep one of those tentacles. With the rest of these, I'm going to re-roll. Okay. Skull and a scroll. Or a skull and a tentacle. I guess the odds are the same. It's a 1 in... I'd rather re-roll the red die, though, so I'm not going to use it. Because the red die has a wild on it, so it has a better chance of getting us something good. Okay. Got it. Sweet. Okay, well that took a terror token out. Gave her a great item. This is a rare item that allows her to turn any die face into a scroll. And we get our omen counter. So, boom. 10 more and we win the game. Or at least... Oh, wait a second. We need to get 7 of them to get through this challenge. Wasn't that the thing? I think that's what it was. We have to... This is just stage 1, I forgot. Oh, yeah. So we're trying to get 7, I think they said. Gets a clue token each time. There's no monsters out there. She can get a red token. She's got a lot of storage. That's unique items. Those are the ones with red borders. Okay, where does she want to go? She has a bunch of storage. Oof. You know what? Maybe the other one that's gonna have a midnight effect. I better get that out of the way. Don't fall asleep. Wow, you didn't roll a single terror token. That sucks. Alright. Okay, we got one out of the way. Okay. We got one in storage, so all we need is either a wild or a terror token. Got both. I want to use it. You don't get to keep it. Oh, this is another good item. This one turns a die face into anything you want. And boom! And another one. But another midnight effect came out. Dang it. In my opinion, these mythos effect, the midnight mythos effect stuff, oof, +3 if monsters are in play. We don't have any monsters in play, so that's the good news. The worst thing to get is a lock, because locks affect all 4 players and it makes them roll fewer dice, which lowers your chances to defeating anything. And there's nothing else that duplicates really those effects. There's a few monsters that have a lock, otherwise they pop up on occasional rooms. Locks suck. The next worst thing to have in play is anything that triggers at midnight. This is just in general. Now, if there's a midnight effect that says put 3 doom in play, and there's, like this one, if there's monsters in play, and there are monsters in play, then obviously this becomes a very, very big problem. So this would like supersede any locks. But the locks' ability to affect your chances to win any challenge means that they're always nasty. The doom effects, we got 4 different characters that can help resolve these before the end of the night, so it's not the end of the world having one of these out. Lower, much, much lower on the list are monsters. Monsters start infecting rooms. They just add an additional challenge you have to overcome. That sucks, but there's a lot of ways to defeat them, and yeah, they're of the 3 different kind of random things that could happen. They're the least bothersome. Defeating this thing puts a monster in play too, by the way. Okay, what has she got in her inventory? She does have a yellow and a red, so that's good. She's got the Sword of Glory. She can't use her normal ability. This is going to require at least 5 dice, probably going to take 6. And it's going to probably take a healthy number of rerolls, which she doesn't have. I don't think she can quite get that challenge. She might be able to get that one, but it doesn't get us our point. This one gets us a point. Losing 2 sanity, which is her strong suit. So yeah, I think this is the way to go. I am going to use my extra dice. Okay, what do we got? enough to get that. We have that. We didn't roll any scrolls, so that's off the table. I really wish I would have rolled a 3 so I could have gotten rid of the yellow and that one. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to get rid of my yellow and red dice just to get that. So, okay. Okay, we got one scroll. That's good. We got my 3 and a 3. Does not have storage. Dang it. Okay, well, that's alright. We'll store that. Now all I have to do is get one scroll on one of these 3 dice. On one of these 2 dice. Hey, got it. So far, so good. This game's easy. Okay, we got 3. I just don't want any monsters to get into play. Okay, we have another terror effect. So the terror effects. Yeah, terror effects are probably worse than the monsters. They're probably the third on the list of horribleness. So on a terror effect, I'm just going to explain this as I usually do. In order to defeat these challenges, you have to roll these faces on your dice, and in this case, you also just by doing that, defeating it, you're going to lose a sanity. Once you get 2 skulls, you'll defeat this part of it, but you're also going to lose a stamina. As long as you defeat a challenge, that's what these individual things are. You don't have to worry about this. But if I only rolled 1 terror and it wasn't enough, and I didn't have any way to get a second one on here, and I had to throw a die away, because I rolled a terror and didn't solve something, the effect comes into play, and I get +1 doom. This is great though. This is really good. What does he have in his inventory? An extra yellow die, and that's it. That's not great odds. It gives us 7 dice to get 4 specific symbols that are each one of 6 die faces. Failure puts a doom in play and drains him both. Well, I don't want that doom counter to go up. I'd rather have somebody come in here that has some re-rolls rather than just a yellow die. This is a pretty safe challenge, I think, for him. My biggest fear right now is one of 2 things. Alright, he completes this. He's player 4, so after his turn, we're going to have the Mythos effect. My two possible bad things that could happen are he defeats this challenge, or whatever challenge I set him upon. He defeats the challenge, but then the next room that comes out has a midnight effect that's horrible. Or, in this case, because we have that one that says +3 doom if there's a monster in play, if he hits a room that puts a monster in play, that would really suck. But I don't have a whole lot of choice. I want to defeat something, so here we go. Seeking leads. Go ahead and roll that yellow die. This is a pretty easy challenge. He says as if all doom wasn't going to happen. Look at that roll. 5 terror. Yeah, I'm going to keep my yellow die around. Okay, a single skull. God, we have it. We had it. Roll. Roll the skull. Or a scroll. We'll store that. And all we have to do is roll a skull. Got it. Like it was meant to be. Good results. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh no, that's an item. It's an item that lets him put a otherworldly event in play. Okay, no monsters. +1 doom. All things being said, that's okay. We're still ahead of the curve here. Okay, we're going to want to get rid of that thing before monsters start popping in play. She wants something that has a scroll and she's immune to terror, so she really should take on one of those 4 rooms that have terrors. That would be a good one. That would be a really good one. I think I'll just take that one on. Yeah, because she needs a scroll for that. So, not a lot of dice. Okay, that's a good result. Yes, perfect. We'll turn one of those into lore. I call them scrolls, but they're lore. Everything in this game has got a certain. I don't know what the skull symbol is. That's terror. That's lore. Death. I have no idea. Anyway, got that, and that. Good result. It does put an otherworldly event out there, so we got a new room and this one, another dimension. Okay. How freaked out would you be if you found a portal to a different dimension? Okay, she's got good stuff. And there's no monsters out there for her to defeat, so she can go up against pretty much whatever she wants. Something that hurts her health isn't horrible. Oh, terror monster appears. Okay, she'll try this one. In the stacks. No extra dice. Okay. Well, let's take this out first. Okay. Okay, nothing. Nothing. Got it. Loses the health. Get some stuff. Lots of stuff. Wow. Okay, we gotta get some more omen counters. We haven't gotten any in a while. What does she got? She has one reroll. One reroll. We haven't taken any. Nobody's taken any hits yet, or at least not much of a hit. She only has a one reroll. That's not going to be enough to defeat that challenge, or that one. She's going to need extra dice for sure. Terror gets one doom. That's just too high risk. She could easily beat that one. It would put a monster in play, which isn't. Whoa, yeah, we gotta be careful with that. A couple of these challenges put monsters in play if we defeat it. We don't really want to do that until we get rid of that one room that. Oh, this isn't too bad. That's not too bad of a challenge. She's gonna try this another dimension. Okay, didn't get a scroll or a skull. Yuck. I hate wasting these on the first roll. Give me something. Okay. We didn't get a skull, so we gotta do this. This puts all of our eggs in this last basket. And I could store a terror symbol. I guess I'll do that, just to put it in the bank. So now all we gotta do is roll a skull on those 3 dice. On those 2 dice. On this last die. And I failed. It's alright, we have people out there that are healers. This allows them to use their abilities. That's why they have them. Okay, what does he have for stuff? He can put another otherworldly place out. I think I'll hold on to that for a little bit. And a clue, which isn't great. Jeez, these are not great for us. Again, I don't think this is too tough of a challenge. But I don't know. Maybe I'm. It only requires 4 dice. It shouldn't be too tough to roll this. It's got to re-roll. Is this anybody? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's probably just him. Okay, well, we rolled the tougher one. This shouldn't be as hard. Okay, this time I'm gonna use a reroll. So we just need a scroll to come up. And it didn't. Okay. Well, there's our 1. Got it. Okay. Good, good, good. Back up. Got another point back, so it's 4-1 now. Doom, doom, doom. Okay. Okay, I think it's time we get rid of the big doom effector with the monsters, because we don't have any monsters out, and that is not going to last. That is not going to last. Used to restore an investigator's sanity. Yeah, I'm not going to use that yet. I only had one person take 1 hit. She has 2 rerolls, but she has no extra dice. That's the bad part of it. We gotta get people in here. Let's see. It's gonna require 5 of these 6 dice to come up perfectly. I don't think she's gonna get it. But putting her here at least gets her in the room, and maybe somebody else can get it. I can't use 3 dice on that. That would be way too high risk. 2 rerolls though. That's good. That's good. We really got to get that second challenge out of the way. 3 skulls is such a pain. I have to use it. This allows me to reroll the most number of dice to get the 2 extra skulls. That's why I'm doing it this way. Yes, I could take the 3 and the 2 and solve the other challenge, but that means that I can't store the skull, and I'd be forced to roll fewer dice to get those other 2 skulls. So this is just, I'm playing the percentages here. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. God dang it. Well, got that solved, but now I need to roll 3 skulls on these 4 dice. Jeez. I'm out of rerolls. Now I need 3 skulls. Yep. 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 Oh, that's not a horrible penalty, though. We've got to beat this thing. And having people there are going to help us. Just got to have the right combination of stuff. That lets her get anything. That's a free reroll. Oh, yeah. This is our girl right here. This is our girl. She's got this. She's got the best chance of getting this. She's going to use it. 45 automatic to get her a yellow die, and she's going to use Ruby of Ryla to get her a red glyph. She's got storage in case she rolls a skull early, but only one of them. She's got a reroll to reroll the whole set, or can change any die face to whatever she wants. And we didn't roll a single dang skull. Well, farts. Alright. I'm not playing the odds, I realize, but this is a lot of dice. This is still 6 dice. One that has the chance to roll anything, because there's a wild on there. If one of these can comes up a skull and re-roll, or just roll 3 skulls. Hey! She didn't even need any help. She didn't have to use any items besides the 2 that she for extra dice. Okay, but we do have a monster in play now. But no doom effects. Okay, no doom effects. Or midnight effects, I mean. Okay, she can heal somebody's sanity. Done. She can use this to increase her own sanity. And she's out of items, so she's got to get some stuff. Preferably not a tough challenge. Okay, that's not a tough challenge. This is a good one. Got some stuff. Got us another point. We're up to 5. up somebody. He's taking some damage. I'm going to go ahead and use that. Put another world out. The Abyss. Been there a couple of times in these playthroughs. Whew, that gets a 7. And he's got 1 extra die. That's not great. But it's... well, let's shoot for it. See what we can get. Maybe I can get lucky. We got 5 specific die faces to get, though. That's tricky. With only 7 dice. Okay, we didn't roll any skulls. Great. Didn't roll any scrolls. Great. Great. Yeah, I could store one of these terror symbols, but at least just to use an item up, I guess. Throw one away. Roll. Didn't get anything. Throw it away. Roll. Yeah, this ain't happening. I should have stored it on him anyway. I should never have stored it on the item. Oh, this sucks. Well, bad stuff is definitely going to happen. Because I only got 2 dice. Just get this over with. Not good, but we got healers. Midnight. Huh. So +1 doom and... oh, the clock advances. So we're going to get another midnight effect in 3 turns. That's all that means. It's going to throw off where our clock goes off. Oh, she does not have good stuff. So she's got to go after something fairly easy. Unless she wants to spend a turn getting an item. That's a possibility, because she can't get that. That requires 4 specific things, and it'll cost her health and or stamina and sanity. But gets +1. I want to avoid this. This I can handle. It's this that scares the heck out of me, especially when she doesn't have any rerolls or any way to protect herself with extra dice or anything. She's not a monster fighter. She is immune to... oh, she's immune to terror effects. Okay. I think that prevents that from happening then. Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it and see what it does, because if it just protects her, then I'm screwed. But if it actually prevents it from triggering, then this is great. It does, because it didn't go dong. Unfortunately, we rolled 1 from one and 1 from the other. That just blows. Well, what do you think? I've had a harder time rolling skulls, I think, so I'll store the skull. Oh man, this sucks. Oh man. Well, at least it's not going to cost me any health or stamina on the face of it anyway. I'm not going to take a health loss, because I know I'm going to get hit anyway. I'm not going to take... that would have been cost me 2 health. Alright, that put a doom token in play, because that was one of the bad effects for failing. Now she is getting a clue token every time she beats a monster. Well, we got a couple of monsters out there, so she's going to go after one of those 2. That's pretty easy. That's... well, it's easy, but it sucks. She's going to lose a stamina, only get 1 stupid clue out of it. Defeating the monster will get another clue. Whoops. Yeah, she'll go for this one. Yeah, use them. If you got them, use them. Because you never know. A lock might come out, or you could just roll really badly. Okay, got her a clue token. second scroll. Need a second scroll. Got it. Good stuff. Alright, we gotta get some omen counters. Oh, see? Green lock. Oh, great. It means everybody's gonna roll one fewer green die until that thing is beat. Okay. Everybody's back at maximum sanity. Let's find that room. What has she got? She's got Zippo. Abso-friggin-lutely nothing. And there's no... no, I can't have her go up against that. She's only rolling 5 dice, and if she fails, she's dead. That's going to put another monster in play if we succeed, and it doesn't get us much of a reward, but at least it's an easy challenge. Prized display. Oof, I was almost afraid I was going to go to the last die. Doom. Remember, it's after 3. That's good. We didn't have any other ones in play. Go ahead and heal somebody. Still doesn't need to use it. Okay, what does he have for dice? Nothing. So again, he does. Did he have any? He does have 4 trophies. Dang it, dang it, dang it. This is beatable. This is beatable. As long as it's not going to completely kill somebody, this is a really beatable one. But with only 5 dice and no extra, that wouldn't kill him. But you know what would kill him? If I have to use a skull to defeat this, and then I fail to get the second half of it. Ugh. He does have an item that can heal him up, so I guess we'll try it. We gotta get that. They gotta get that green lock off of there, as this is killing us. See all the skulls I rolled? Yep. 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 Not using it. Not using it. Oh, I should just put it on his person. Alright. That sucks. We're up to 5 doom. He's got an item that can completely heal himself, but he's got to survive till his next turn. Oh, crud. She's got nothing. She's got, what, 3 trophies, so she's not going to be able to buy anything. She doesn't have any extra rolls. I just don't see how that's... She's never going to get it. Oh yeah, and by the way, red ones are locked too now. Oh, great. So nobody can roll an extra die until that thing's out of here. There's no way she can get this on 5 dice. No way. That's 5 dice right there. Everything would have to fall perfectly. Alright guys, I'm not sure we're going to beat this one. This might be beyond our ability at this point. Just shoot for it, I guess. She's got nothing to go in her favor. She's got to roll some very specific things here. Hey look, 3 skulls. I can roll them, just not when I need them. Oh crap. Yep. 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 We're gonna have some people get killed. She's the only one that's in really good shape, and she can't share any of her items. She's got all the rerolls. She's got a red die that she won't be able to use. So really, she should be going after the green die blocker, because she's got the best chance to do it. She can absorb the health damage if she fails. Well, let's see. She got a yellow die at least. She's got a bunch of rerolls, and she can anything can be anything she wants with that result. So she's got the best odds of anybody. Yeah. Perfect. Didn't even need to use any of her rerolls. Got 2 yellow dice. Okay, now everybody's got their green die back. So at least everybody's rolling 6 again. Alright, what was her ability again? Oh, hers is the sanity healing. She's got a red glyph that she won't be able to use. Nobody's sanity is hurt because she doesn't have the option to use that ability. And she's got 4 trophies. So she could buy a rare item. Not really worth it. If she just had the ability to use her red die, that's probably all I'd need. She's not going to be able to beat this, but if she can beat the monster, that's the key. If she can just defeat the monster and get rid of it, because that doesn't come back if we beat it. That's all she's shooting for. So this is really all she's aiming at, and the rest of it's just going to be bad. Alright, so now the red dice are unlocked. She might as well use it and see if she can get this. Two out of 3, that's not horrible. I wish there was somebody else here. She's going to have to throw that away. I hardly ever get scrolls, so I'm going to save the scroll. Of course. Now we need a skull and a terror. So close, so close. Well, I kind of figured we were going to lose it, so that's all right. That's all right. As long as this doesn't hit us for damage. Up to 7. They passed us in Doom. Okay, he's going to use his ability to heal her, 1. Then he's going to use his item to fully heal himself. Now he's got nothing. Absolutely nothing. This isn't a hard challenge if I had an extra die. She's still there. Replace the monster with this. So then we still have to go through both of these. It's worth a lot of items if you can beat it, but this is going to require 4 dice. He's only rolling 6. It's all got to go perfectly with no rerolls. He's got to take a challenge he can actually have a chance to beat. That's going to without a yellow or red die, because those are the only ones that have 4s on them. This is going to be 3 dice, and that's 2 specific dice. So that's at least 5 of the 6 dice he's rolling. See, this is only a 4 challenge. This isn't nearly as hard to defeat. I might have to do that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of those 2, because the rest of these are not as easy. This one just sucks because it's hardly worth the prize. That one's not going to get beaten. So, 1, 2. Okay, we're going to try for this one. 4 is better than 5. We got 2 scrolls waiting. Those are the last 2 scrolls we're going to roll. Those are the last 2 ones we're going to see. Just ooh, lucked out. That's not too bad. All we need is 1 skull. All we need is 1 skull. Just 1. You suck. She's got nothing. 4. At least she's got somebody else if she can store something. This sucks. All of the good stuff is being held by one character that can't even exchange stuff with other players. That sucks. Didn't get the terror this time. That's not a good start. You suck. Ah! Where is our terror? Ugh. Blow. Okay, here's our superstar with all the stuff. She's going to roll all the extra dice. She's going to have all the stupid rerolls. So we need to send her at whatever challenge is the nastiest that gets us the most. That's going to get us 2. That gets us 2, and both of those are absolutely horrible. That gets us 2. Also not easy. Okay, well, because of the doom factor on here, I'm thinking, oh, but this one has a monster. This one has a monster. We'll take this one on first. She defeats that thing, she gets an extra reroll, and that's what she loves, rerolls. Throws a knife into the fray, and the Cthulhu. Cthulhu's. It's probably French. I don't know how it's pronounced in French. Decisions here. I didn't get 2 scrolls. If I had 2 scrolls, that would be great. She's gonna be flush with rerolls, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the reroll to reroll all of that. Okay, got her 2 scrolls. Oh, perfect. And we're gonna store that, and we are gonna beat this. I rolled a skull anyway. That's okay. She had plenty of items. Okay, now we're back in this. We're right back in this. Bam. Okay, that's the first part of it.
I believe our resistance did not deter the museum intruders. Rather, I attribute their abatement to finding that which they came for. A relic. One that is now in their inhuman hands. I believe their plan is of ominous portent. They mean to awaken one that slumbers in the unknown depths. One which should not be stirred. Whose rising would mean nothing less than final and absolute doom. I have but one single clue. One that, by chance or fate, was uncovered by the attackers themselves. It is an amulet carved with peculiar symbols, and what I believe to be rough, oceanic coordinates. Is it the key to our salvation, or harbinger of our ruin? In hope of stopping this dire scheme, my associates and I have chartered the Ultima Thule, a merchant steamer of robust build and fitting name. With only the cryptic sigils of the amulet to guide us, we will plumb the depths of the ocean for further clues.
Okay, so for the first time in all these playthroughs, we get to see something a little different. The Pacific. Your journey has led you to the waters of the Pacific. Drop investigation glyphs on the explore icon to unlock the secret of the ocean. Seek out new relic rewards found among the dangerous islands of the area. They will be key to your survival. So that's what the little... Yeah, those are the new relic rewards. But then we have to get these investigation glyphs. So the investigation glyphs are... We need to get this... What is it? Third... Okay. I had to refresh my memory on how this is going to work. I'll explain it once we get to the actual thing. She's going to use her ability to heal some sanity. Looks like we have 2 terror effects already in play, so that's great. So we have the Ultima Thule. This is our ship. There's our cargo hold to buy stuff. Okay, so it's going to take 15 um, trophies to buy one of these symbols up here. That we will be able to find some out in the world as well, but if we can't find them that way, somebody's going to have to store up because this isn't a shared purchase. That's the cargo hold. Explore, we can spend trophies. Again, this would cost us. Spending trophies to contribute to Riley's discovery. So we need to get 30 of these little clue tokens on here. So this is one way we can put them on there. It's not the most efficient way, plus it burns through all of our trophies that we could be using to buy this thing. And then there's the medical. So that's pretty much the same as the other one was. You either heal for 1 point for free, all of one for 2, or all of both for 4. What else do we got out here? We got Stowaway with no other effects. Self-explanatory there. Obscene Statue, basically the same thing, but here's one of our symbols. So by defeating this, we're going to get one of these symbols. Here's one that's going to, okay, at midnight, Doom is going to go up 2. And remember, we're on a race to 11. Unfortunately, not only do we need to get to 11, I think we need to get these other things as well. Otherwise, we're not going to really succeed. We might be able to stop Cthulhu from happening, but maybe not the other stuff that's going to happen. So this has got to go on a high priority to complete. At midnight, lose all random inventory items. Well, it doesn't affect people, who don't have anything, but for those that do, this sucks. And again, that's going to get one of our symbols too. Luckily, we start at the midnight, so we're going to have 4 turns before we need to get these. Neither one of those challenges are too tough to beat, though, so that's the good news. And here's another one of those symbols that we get for completing this. But just going in there means you're going to lose 0 to 3 sanity. Oh. So yeah, they stepped it up, didn't they? Okay, well, she's got no items at all. She's got 5 trophies. I think it's kind of silly to go after that one. She's only going to roll 6 dice. That's going to require, at least 3 and probably 4. And that's going to require 2. She is pretty strong sanity-wise, though, so she might be taking that one on. That's going to take at least 2 dice plus 2. Doesn't get us our symbols that we want, but it would give her a lot of clues to work with. But she'd die outright if she lost that, so I can't send her against that or this for the same reason. It's too much health loss. She doesn't have strong enough health right now. Losing sanity right off isn't great. She'd be the one to do it, but I'd rather have her at full sanity before I jump into that. Okay, so here's the thing. This doesn't get a squat. The only person that should be doing this is somebody that just absolutely can't do anything else. I'm gonna send her at this and hope that it comes out for the best, because oof, obscene statue. Okay, so let me explain this. As we're rolling dice and you're trying to solve the different challenges that are up here, at any time you can pull these individual clue things to turn this 30 number down. Once this goes to 0, Riley's location will be revealed. So, in addition to purchasing them there at one of those entry squares, at one of the ship's stores, this is the other way you get them on here. But you have to get them on there before you completely solve everything. Ideally, you want to solve everything that's up here, but you want it like, okay, let's say I solve this thing right now, and then before I put on my next roll, before I put the 2 scrolls on here, if I have any extras of these, I should drag them over to this. Then put the 2 scrolls on here. The problem with this particular challenge is this is going to require 7, so I'm probably not going to get anything on there. But we did get our 7. That's good news. What are the odds that I'm going to get 3 scrolls, though? I already got 1. Can I store it? No. And now I won't roll another one. So I know I can't complete the challenge, so I might as well spend these up here. and just take the bad result. Boom. So, it sucks, but it is what it is. Vincent's gonna heal somebody. She's our trooper. We gotta keep her healthy. He's got nothing. He does have 4. Whoops. Which isn't really enough to get anything there, but he could get six of those rather than losing them from some effect. That's not a horrible result. He might do this just to get the dumb items, because he just got to get something that can get you something to work your way. I know I said that's a stupid one to go after, but here's the thing: he doesn't have any extra dice. These are just very low percentages that he's going to be able to complete them. He could complete this one. It's going to be a long shot, but he could do it. It's going to be hard with just 6 dice. I mean, getting 2 scrolls has just not been happening. Now we need 1 scroll and good numbers. Great numbers. Fabulous numbers. Not a single scroll, though. So we need a 3 and a 2, or a 3 and a 3 plus a scroll. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Alright, I'm gonna put 3 on here. At least I'm getting something done. We're burning clock, and we're losing. We're gonna have a double whammy bad effect if we don't get one of those defeated. She's got nothing. See, this sucks. All 3 of our characters have no extra items. She's immune to terror effects, but nothing out there is giving us terror. Again, it's such a low percentage chance for it to even happen. That one doesn't even hurt her. It's only going to hurt one of our characters. This sucks. We're gonna lose this game from Doom increase, just like the last game, because that's gonna put it at 9. That's back up to 30. I need scrolls. I don't care what I don't care if I have the numbers. I need scrolls. Can't do it. We can't do it. I'm not sure if these are banking. I think we actually have to complete something for him to bank. Maybe that's why the thing's still at 30. Yeah, it does. So we actually have to complete it. So she's dead. Here's the thing: we're all gonna die if we can't get any of these beaten, because this thing's gonna go off. She's the only one that has items. It really sucks that she was the only one that was able to get anything. Everybody else burnt through their items and never got anything to replace them. There's no monsters out there, so nothing for that. How many? She's got 13 tokens. She could go ahead and almost buy that. Okay. So yes, what I said was on here was right. It's just that you actually have to complete the challenge for those to bank on there. So yeah, just spending them didn't actually do anything. I was just trying to, since I have them, I'm going to fail this challenge. I thought, well, I get some points on there. Well, that didn't work. Well, she's got to make sure this doesn't happen, or she's going to be out of all of her stuff. So, even though everybody else is at the other location, and roll the red. And remember, she can get anything she wants with 1 die roll. Okay, I'm going to do it. Doink, doink. Just put that out there and get my scroll that I need. Since this is the really low percentage chance. Now we need our 3 clues. That was a horrible roll. I'm doing this for points. replace the last one. Okay, 3, 3, 3, and 3. So at least she's not going to lose any more of her stuff. Damn, we got one of those up there. So each one of these gets us a new ability. I don't remember. I gotta remember how this works, but first bad stuff. We're gonna have double badness here. Loses a random item. Well, only one person's gonna lose an item, so +2 doom. That's horribleness. One more of those and it's game over. So this thing, doesn't it give us an ability or something? It'll protect you from terrible powers of Ryla. Yeah. So we don't need these, but once we reveal Ryla's location, it's going to have abilities that are tied to each of these symbols that are going to affect. It could be damage. It could. I don't even know what they all are. I've faced off against them before. But if for every one of these we have, we basically nullify that power. So it's best to have all of these before you find her, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, who needs a sanity boost? She's almost dead. Oh boy, she's got nothing. Still has nothing. Going after this is gonna kill her. Losing 0 to 3 sanity could kill her just by entering that room. 5 just to get, or to get 6 clue things. That's not really worth it. I could heal. I could get her some items and set her up for next turn, but I don't even know if she's going to have a next turn. That's the thing. If we get one more +2 doom, it's game over. Remember, this is a race to 11. It's a low percentage, but at least if she gets it, she'll get some stuff. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Unfortunately, I just got 5, so there's no extra. Yay. It's too little too late. Still has nothing. Terror puts a doom in play. Failure puts a doom in play. Okay, well, losing 2 sanity isn't going to help hurt him any at this point. He's got no chance in hell in winning here, but no chance at all. No scrolls. Didn't get 7 either. Fabulous. So we're just 1 die in the hole. I might as well. Yeah, I gotta wait. If I'm gonna bank something, it's gotta be a scroll. And we didn't get it here either, so we're not gonna succeed. Not gonna succeed. Not gonna succeed. Yay. Well, if I can only roll the magic 7 number on this last die. Oh, what do you know? A 1. Okay. She's our only chance. And she's run out of stuff. All she's got storage now. She does have 15. She does have 15. Boom. She's actually got to use the thing that's in her inventory, though. Alright, well, she's got a yellow die and a reroll. So she's got at least something. Ooh, red dies are locked. I didn't even know that. Not that it matters. She's got a yellow die. She'll die if she fails. Doom will kill us if she fails. Terror will kill us if she fails. That'll kill us. Yep, that will absolutely kill us. So she's just going to go for it. Since there's only one thing to complete, She's got one reroll, and she's got 7 dice. One scroll. Well, it's better than none of them. Yeah, keep the scroll, reroll everything else, and we didn't get the second scroll. Well, that blows chunks. At least she's got one scroll. We can still do this. We need a 3 and a 2 and a scroll. We got it. Takes us to 9. Oh, no, it doesn't. Brought a monster in play. Just got her some stuff. But it defeated that +2 Midnight Doom effect, so still, it's a long shot. Midnight. If this is +2, we're dead. +1. Monster appears. Okay, we have another day to work with. We have 4 more turns to work with. 4 more turns to work with. Still has no items. What to do? We need to beat this. We need that symbol. What we really need, though, is the star. And you notice there's no stars down here. I could get one. No, we can't even buy one. We can buy that symbol, but we can't buy a star. Great. Yeah, losing sanity sucks, but at least I'll get some items out of this. The Tablet of Ryla. That would have been a good round 2 roll, because I could have gotten some points up there. Well, that sucks. Dang it. All 6 are going to have to go on here. Oh, great. He got storage icons. Woohoo! Man. 3 turns left. She can kill a monster. That's great. That was the thing that she got. Great. It wasn't even a... That was the thing that she bought. Oh, that sucks. All that did was get her a thing that lets her kill a monster. Oh, great. Well, she might as well take this on. Why can't she use it? Well, that's weird. I wonder why she can't use it. It's not a rare item. It shouldn't be locked out. Well, that sucks. I never would have taken this stupid thing if I would have known that was going to be the end result. So she needs 2 scrolls. Well, she doesn't have 2 scrolls. Dang it. Oh, you suck. Well, her last 2 turns have been a waste. Three rerolls. Failure will kill her. She doesn't have any random. Well, we'll try it. See if she can get it. Smoke on the water. No skulls. To get a scroll. Good numbers, though. God dang it. Okay, we got our skull. extra. You're gonna have to use all of them. Okay, there's the yellow symbol. Just one more out there. This is the last turn before midnight. He's got 2 storage icons and that's it. Everybody's fully healed because that ability didn't pop up. Oh wait. Why isn't it letting him use his ability? Huh. Oh. What is it? 2 reroll? No, 2 storage icons. There's no way he's gonna get that. Terror gets 1 doom, which will end the game. Or it's gonna end the game anyway. Increase investigation pool by 3, which is counterproductive to what we want. But he can actually get this. 2 sanity is gonna kill him though. But we're on the edge of damnation right now anyway, so. We got the 5. We also got a scroll. Store that. Okay, well we got 2. Drop that down 1. That was a little effect on that result. Still, +2 we're dead. For each deep one. Monster appears. And he just locked the yellow die. Whatever monster just came out, it just locked the yellow dice. Use before entering a location to remove all monsters. Oh, it removes all. Well, again, if I would have known that, I would have used it last time. We wouldn't have had so many bad things happen. Anyway, all the monsters are gone, which means our yellow and red dice are unlocked. So that's the best part. That's the best results. Okay, we're not out of this yet, guys. We are not out of this yet. I got 4 more or less worthless abilities to store dice, which there's no monsters out there for her to kill. Oh, God. Without extra dice, I just don't see how I'm going to beat that. Again, she could be dead just entering into that room. She'd lose all of her trophies just by going in. Well, she doesn't have any trophies, so that's the good news. Adding a monster is not good, but she'd get some items for beating this. She's going to do it. What the heck? We're not getting our omen counters. They're not coming out for whatever reason, so. Okay, we got it. That was awesome. Got some stuff. Put a monster in play. Alright, she's got to heal some. There we go. At least she won't die on those terror ones now. She's got 2 rerolls, which isn't nothing. 2 rerolls are a heck of a lot better than 4 storage icons. Great, now we have a monster there. This was already impossible. Now you're... Oh. So unless somebody gets a monster killer effect, that's not going to happen. I can't afford to put terror on the board. Alright, well, she's got rerolls. She can absorb at least some of the sanity, but we'll see. This better not be -3. Oh, it was 0. Lucky us. Lucky. Oh, nope. She's dead. Entered the room and went insane. There goes her free 2 rerolls. And she just got done healing herself, too. Well, I'm going to keep putting my healing into the person that's got the better chance of getting stuff done. 7. Something. We're treading water right now. It's all I'm doing. It's basically treading water. It's all I can do. Didn't get a terror symbol. Didn't get a scroll. Great. I'm gonna waste 2 dice on this. Are you kidding me? Three scrolls. I'm trying to get scrolls all game, and I finally rolled 3 scrolls. Well, this is great. And we didn't get it. Oh, crap. Back to Dana. Well, nobody else is going to heal, so might as well use that on him to get him maxed out, even though I don't think he's going to survive. 1 reroll and 1 red die. That's not nothing, but it's not great either. She'll lose 2 sanity if she succeeds. She'll lose 2 sanity if she fails. And could die just entering the room like the last person. Great. Could heal, but we're getting ready. This could be the last turn, so. Alright, well, she'll get a reroll if she kills the monster, so if she can roll 2 skulls right away, then great. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I got 7, but I didn't get 2 skulls. I didn't get a scroll. I really need this skull. So I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna reroll those. Because maybe I've still got a good chance. At the very least, I'll be able to get the 7 out of the way. Okay, I didn't get a second skull. I didn't get 2 scrolls, but I got 1. Okay, so I can store. Might as well use it. Store that, and I'm going to store the scroll. And that's the most efficient way to get rid of this, is 4 and 3. No skulls, no scrolls. I need 1 of each, and I didn't get either one. Give me a skull, because that gives me a reroll. I got it. Can you believe that I got that? Wow. Oh. That's a cool ability, a cool item that she just got. And I won't even get a chance to use it. Midnight. Yeah, she won't even get a chance to use it because she's going to die. So she got a thing that gives her up to, I think, 3 green dice that she's already used up. So after you've already spent a few, either putting things up above or having to throw a few away, you can replenish them. It really extends your life in your chance to rolls. It's a really good die, a really good ability. Wow. Well, we're down to it. He's going to have 3 turns in a row, 4 turns in a row, and then another doom effect. So he's got to succeed or die. This is our lowest chance of failure, so let's go with that. Maybe he'll get a couple of rerolls at the ominous temple. Okay, we didn't get a skull, so we'll go ahead and get that out of the way. No. Okay, get that done. Okay, we got. Oh, I can store it there. Now we need a skull. Just need a skull. And didn't get a skull. No, that was his highest percentage chance, I think, of completing something. Nice thing is he can keep healing himself up. Oh no, it's only per round. So he can't use his ability until another midnight phase happens. That would be exploiting the ability a little much. Yeah. Okay, well, some sanity loss. He can absorb the loss in sanity. Thing is, he doesn't have anything that can help him get those 4 results that he needs. But it's the squid result. We're trying to get that squid. Trying to get that Cthulhu symbol. With 1 sanity left. Did not roll a single scroll. Actually, just defeating this would kill him now, because he's only got 1 sanity left. So this is a ginormous failure here. Yeah, this is bad. This is so bad. Very, very bad. We walked that razor's edge for a while there. So, what went wrong? So, what went wrong? Essentially, when we crossed over from the first section to the second section, only one character was really in good position. She had a whole bunch of items and she was basically ready to take on anything. The other 3 characters had nothing. They didn't have a single item, which meant that every kind of challenge that they wanted to go up against, they were going to be behind it. It's almost like if we could have bought some more time, if they could have used their trophies to buy some items. But yeah, I mean, you don't know what you're going to go up against, and you don't like wasting turns. And we couldn't take any more of those terror effects. Yeah, it was. That's really kind of what happened, and you know that second stage, it really ramped it up. We were lucky. We were lucky, really, to make it as far as we did, because that doom counter was right there on the edge of a razor for several nights. I am shocked that we managed to make it that far. Oh wow, that was horrible. Well, that's the first time we've had all these people die. Before all our failures, at least I had all 4 of my people alive. This is the first one where they just died. That cost us big time in points. Well, that lost us 1,000 points. Well, man, that was a long game. That was an hour and a half. Hope you guys are enjoying it. You won't see that one again. We're gonna go to Egypt on the next one that I record. So stay tuned for that one. I'll get it done as soon as I can. Thanks.